Hi, I'm the Box Office Wizard bringing you weekend box office predictions and review. For today's show, I'm going to give you an update on Beat the Expert. It's getting near the end, see how I'm doing against the other experts that make predictions. Also, give you my predictions for this coming weekend's box office and movie news on Mad Max, Night of the Living Dead, and Quentin Tarantino. Beat the Expert. Actually, it was a very close race this week between three of us. I finished in third. First place was actually a rare win by Box Office Profits at 85%. Second place, just 0.1% behind, was Box Office Mojo. And I was just 0.3 behind him at 84.6. So, and Box Office Pro actually finished in last, but not far behind at 81.4%. So overall for the year, Box Office Pro maintains his lead at 82.15%. Box Office Mojo has almost caught up now at 82%, so 0.15%. I'm in third at 81.55, so I'm only 0.6% now. I still have a good chance of actually finishing on top, retaining my title. It's getting close though. I need to do very well. Continue to see Box Office Pro perform a little bit below me, which is great. So, and then Box Office Profits is out of it at 77.9%. Predictions this weekend. Number 10 has kind of been a toss-up. There's a couple other movies. Could have went with Boo 2. There's a movie coming out, something about 3 billboards in Eberlin or something, Missouri like that. I thought about doing that one. I went ahead and went with Blade Runner 2049. I had to pick one. I think they're all going to perform very closely. So I went with it. It's at 249 million now worldwide, which is really disappointing. It's definitely not going to clear 100 million for sure here at this point, here in the U.S. It's just, everybody that's seen it has said it is a very good movie to see, so I'm kind of surprised still. Either way, though, I'm going to put it at 950,000 for this coming weekend. Coming in ninth will be Jigsaw. It's now at 80 million worldwide, so it's doing very well. I'm going to give it about a 55% drop this weekend, though, because with Justice League coming out, Thor still there, and I think it's finally time to... people are just looking elsewhere at this point, away from Halloween and towards Christmas. So, like I said, I'm going to give it a 55% drop. I'm going to put it at 1.55 million. Coming in eighth will be the movie Lady Bird. This movie's actually been out. This will be its third weekend out. First weekend was only at 4 theaters. Last week was 37. It's now moved up to 250. This movie's been received very well. It's performing very well also. I'm going to go with 1.75 million for this movie, and don't be surprised if it does hit 2 million. It's pretty darn good money for just 250 theaters. So, coming in seventh, I'm going to go with A Bad Mom's Christmas. This movie actually only dropped 32% last weekend, which was just really good for its second weekend. Of course, it does have the Christmas theme, but overall it is being well received. It is at 61 million worldwide right now, so it's doing very well. We'll give it about a 40% drop this weekend. I'm going to put it at 6.85 million. Coming in sixth, this movie will be the movie The Star. This is actually an animated movie based on animals that were around when Christ was born. So it's going to be your feel-good Christian movie. I think this will perform a lot better than what some of the other movies have done here in recent time. I think it will be received. I think kids will see it. I don't think it's going to blow away the box office by any means, but I do put it at 7.25 million, and it could do an uptick a little bit more than that, but I think that's about where it'll settle in at. Coming in fifth this weekend will be the movie Daddy's Home. This movie is off to a terrific start actually with a debut of 29.6 million, so it did very well last weekend, and with a budget of 69 million, it's not doing too bad. But at the same time, though, it's made 92 million overseas, so it kind of depends on how much more it plays overseas and how much it does drop this coming weekend. So, it was heavily advertised as well, so they may struggle to see a profit with this, but I think in the long run, I think it'll do okay. So, I'm going to put it at 15.8 million. Coming in fourth is the movie Wonder. Best way to describe this movie is if you've seen the movie Mask, which starred Cher, and I think it was Eric Stoltz, if I remember right. Where he had the disfigured face. It's kind of that same theme, but this time it's Julia Roberts is in it and she plays. There's a kid that he has the same thing, and he's basically kind of going through school just like the other kids. So I don't know if they're the same story or not, but either way though, this movie's been well received so far. Critics are liking it. People that have seen the premieres or whatever have received it very well, and just say it's something that is good to see. So there's nothing bad to say about it. I think it will surprise this weekend. I'm going a little bit conservative. I'm going to go with 15.8 million. There is an outside chance this does clear 20 million though. Coming in third will be Murder on the Orient Express. It's been playing very well overall, especially during this past week. I was looking at the numbers for just on Monday and Tuesday to see how it did, and it's performing very well. So it did debut last week at 28.7 million here in the U.S. It's at 105 million worldwide. I think with the competition and so forth going on with Justice League, I think it'll drop. I don't think it'll go down 50%. I'm going to put it about 40-45% drop. I'm going to put it at 16.85 million. Coming in second will be Thor. It'll finally give up its number one to Justice League. It's now at 663 million worldwide, which is just unbelievable. It will be hurt by Justice League this weekend, so I'm going to put it at a 55% drop. I'm going to put it at 25.7 million. And last but not least, Justice League. It'll easily be number one. It's just really hard to say. I am hearing people that love it. I'm hearing people that hate it. And that's no surprise. I hear basically when you go see it, they kind of tell you the story of some of them, and then it's everything's kind of like flushed in the toilet, and it all comes every which way. And that's how the movie kind of ends. It's kind of like, what? So I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Either way, though, I think this movie's going to do very well this weekend. It's probably done halfway right compared to some of the other DC movies. Although I think Suicide Squad was was one of the best so far. I'm going to go with 123.3 million. So I'm hoping it'll hit there because I really need the accuracy to be there this weekend so I can stay in contention. So movie news: Mad Max. George Miller of Mad Max, who actually created them, he's basically suing Warner Brothers at this point, according to IndieWire. And for unpaid earnings, he has said that there's not going to be another one made until he's paid, basically. So that's why you haven't heard much talk of it. I've kind of wondered about that myself. So this is what's going on right now with that. Night of the Living Dead is actually coming to the Criterion Collection. So it's something that I'm going to look forward to get. From the information I've gathered about it, they're going to do a 4K restoration on it. Also, there's going to be 16 millimeter dailies or dallies. I'm not sure how you say it. And last but not least, is also going to be the Unseen Night of Anubis work print edition. That was, I have no idea what that is actually. I was trying to think what it was. Didn't get a chance to research it. So either way though, that'll be out in February of 2018. So last but not least, Quentin Tarantino has chosen Sony to produce and distribute his next movie, which will be his 9th film. Keep getting, they're going back and forth on what this movie is actually about. It is about 1969. Originally it was supposed to be about the Charles Manson murders. That's still coming up, but at the same time, he is saying that yes, that's going to be part of it, but there's going to be other things as well, so it's hard to say at this point. Either way, though, he's keeping it under a tight lip for the most part, other than just giving those vague descriptions. So, hey, that's it for today's show. Get your predictions in, and I will actually be back. I should be back next Wednesday for sure. If not, I might even try Tuesday night. So with the Thanksgiving holiday, it should be a 5-day weekend prediction. So either way, put those in the comments below. Let me know what you're seeing this weekend as well. And until next time, I'll continue giving you predictions you can count on that are better than the weatherman. Take care.